What's up, everybody? What's up, y'all? We are back. 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 I missed you. I missed you, but I needed that month off. I missed you. So come on in the room, y'all. Come on in the room. We are indeed back. Come on in the room. Who's up in here hanging out with us this morning? Come on in the room, people. Come on in the room. When you enter, make sure you share. Make sure you share. Put your name in the thing. What's up, Pastor Alex? Good morning. Good morning. Come on in the room, people. Come on in the room. Who's hanging out with me? What's up, Marion Jackson? What's up? Come on in the room, people. Listen, we have returned. We have a lot to talk about. There's a lot that happened while we were on our break, but it was a much needed break. Do us a favor, y'all. Share this link. What's up, Kenny Stanley? What's up? What's up? Come on in the room, people. I'm so excited to be back. I was itching at getting back. What's up, Hester? Congratulations to you. I can't wait to see how things unfold for you. Oh, yeah. Marion, you glad I'm back? I'm glad to be back. I'm so glad to be back, y'all. Real quick, y'all, the break was needed. I can't really describe how it was, but it was so great to say, okay, let's plan for this comeback. What's up, Latrice Jones? What's up? What's up, Patricia Lyles? What's up? That's my sister. I haven't seen her in a minute either. But y'all, things have been unfolding while we were away. What's up, Tracy Birds? What's up? Do me a favor, everyone. If y'all would share this, and invite people in, we're going to be dealing with a lot now that we're back. What's up, Fred Jones? We're going to be breaking some things apart and digging deep. And we are just back. What's up, John Gore? What's up? I got my exercise in this morning, John. I am done for the day. So I just wanted to let you know that, y'all. I'm working with John Gore. He's helping me get just healthy because, y'all, this is all about mind, body, soul, and spirit. What's up, Jeffrey Allen James? What's up? What's up, y'all? As y'all can see, I'm so excited to see all of y'all coming up here. John said, yeah, baby, let's get this in. Listen, y'all, there's so much that we need to talk about. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to the intro real quick, and then we're going to come back. We're going to break some things down. Y'all, we are back. This is season 5. What's up, Regina Shorts? Y'all, and it's Wednesday, September the 7th, 2022. And what's been going on? Well, we're going to share as much as we can with a quick recap. I am your host, Gail Dudley. We also have Isaiah back. We also have Kenny Stanley back. Our guest co-host from time to time will be Deborah Johnson. And yeah, y'all, we're even going to sign a paper for Lexi while she's in high school. And she's going to use this as her community service hours because she's going to be doing a lot of research. So y'all, we are all back. And we can't wait to get started. So I'll be right back. Shout out to Pastor Carl Wright for refreshing that intro for us. And you want to stay tuned to see the outro once the show is over. So thank you so much, Pastor Carl Wright. Pastor Alex said, I don't see the share option. I don't know why you can't see the share option. We'll have to look into that. So everyone else, if you see the share option, if you could share it, that will be great. I see you, Adrian. I see you, Tracy Newme. I missed you too, y'all. I missed you, y'all, so much. I see you, Dr. Antoinette. What's up? Listen, y'all. There's so much that's going on. All we can do is jump right in. Latrice Jones said, I love the refresh of the intro. Dr. Antoinette said she missed everyone. Just shared. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. Yes, I'm glad to be back. I'm glad you're excited to be back as well. Y'all, we have so much. So let's just jump in, okay? Y'all, we are at season 5. We are actually at season 5. Can y'all believe it? We are. Y'all, while we were on break, I don't want to give him all my time today, but he's getting a lot of it today. The former guy had his residence, not it wasn't a raid, it was a search because they had a search warrant to go in and get the stuff back. Y'all, the FBI agents found 4 dozen empty document folders marked classified during their raid, their search for the former guy at his residence in Mar-a-Lago Club. Another 42 empty folders were marked returned to staff secretary Millie. They were also found during the FBI search on August the 8th, filing of the Department of Justice, excuse me. The DOJ is investigating possible crimes related to the removal of those and other government documents. Now, y'all, the FBI also found more than 10,000 government documents and photographs without classification markings, the filing showed. Among those are hundreds of photos and news articles, along with gifts, clothing, and books. We'll talk about that in a minute. So, y'all, there was a bombshell revelation which raised the prospect that the DOJ has not yet recovered some of the documents from those empty folders. We should all be very concerned. And that's my question. What's in the empty folders? What was in those things? Where are they now? Who's in possession of them? And how do we get those back? Yes, Marion. So what happened to the documents that were in? That's what we want to know. Everybody wants to know. I see you, Cassandra Tolbert. Good morning to you. Hey, pause for station identification. Y'all, Cassandra Tolver put on the most amazing all-Black Midwest book fair that she's now taking it on the road. Listen, it was phenomenal. I see you, Jacqueline. I see you, Dana. But y'all, back to these empty folders. We need to know what's in there. All right, y'all. By law, such records must be turned over to the National Archives and Records Administration. Now, on last Tuesday, the DOJ said that another court filing that more than 100 classified documents were found at Mar-a-Lago. That property receipt noted that the government seized 11 sets of classified documents. So all of that is out there. While we were away, Sarah Palin lost. While we were away, Liz Cheney lost. And that one with Liz Cheney is pretty sad. While we were away, we also recognized that Joe showed everybody he's not asleep. No. Y'all, student loan forgiveness, y'all, the applications are now available. If you're seeking that, you can get up to $10,000 for student loan forgiveness. And then if you have Pell Grant, it is $20,000. So the link is up here. We will also put the link in the chat as well. In addition to that, public service. If you are a public servant, and I was reading the information that also includes if you are in ministry, clergy, social worker, nurse, doctor, rescue, anything like that. And you can just go to the website and check it out. It's the same website that we have up already. Y'all, public service, you have until the end of October 2022 for student loan forgiveness. That's a totally different loan compared to the first one I just spoke about. Also, Joe called out everybody. He's not asleep, y'all. He called out everybody from lawmakers from the Senate and the House who took out PP loans and had them forgiven. Yes, he did. He did. He was calling out everybody. Mark Gates, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Representative Mullins. There's so many more. If you want to get all that information, just go to my personal page on Facebook and click that, and all of that information is there. You can also look up people. You have a name, you have a company, you can look that up, and we will put that link out there as well. Just wanted to give you some information on that. All right, y'all, November the 8th. November the 8th is probably the most important midterm of our lifetime. We don't want to miss that. I see you, Kim Edmondson. So y'all, listen, if you are not a registered voter, I need everyone to go to, after the show, iwillvote.com. Again, www.iwillvote.com. iwillvote.com. Let's say you're already registered, but you want to get some information. You can still go to that link and check your registration. Y'all, there's no time to wait on this. We need to check those profiles now. All right, y'all, you want to know what else is happening while we were away? CNBC reports that Bank of America launches zero down payment mortgages to help minorities buy their first home. Well, who can apply? Well, actually, everybody can apply. The program is called the Community Affordable Loan Solution, and it will be available in certain cities, including Black and or Hispanic Latino neighborhoods. They're going to roll it out in Charlotte, North Carolina, Dallas, Detroit, Los Angeles, and Miami. Now, hear me. Y'all want to go check this out for yourself to read the fine print, see what's happening. You have to be a first-time homeowner. I see you, Shirley Nicholson. Girl, I got your basket. Girl, how you survive all month without the basket? Y'all, Shirley Nicholson won the drawing from the pre-orders of the book Inspire. So I do have your basket. And Latrice, I still have your gas card too. All right, y'all. Eligibility for this is based on income and home location. Now, no minimum credit score or mortgage insurance is required. Now, y'all, the loans are subject to rigorous underwriting and are based on credit guidelines, including on-time bill payment. You got the cable bill, you done paid it on time or before time, you're eligible. Now, no minimum credit score or mortgage insurance is required, but you do have to complete an application. I'm sure Hester can help us out with that. Let's see. She says on here, yes, Bank of America new initiative for first-time home buyers. So there you have it. So y'all check that out. We have a link. I don't think I gave it to Isaiah, but we'll get this link in here that you can go to and check out all the information on CNBC. Y'all, while we were away, y'all, Bed Bath & Beyond CFO, he dies after falling from New York's Jenga Tower. Now, Reuters is reporting Bath & Body Works chief financial officer fell to his death from New York's Tribeca skyscraper, known as Jenga Tower, on Friday afternoon. Now, this all happened days after the struggling retailer announced it was closing stores and laying off workers. Now, y'all, there's more to this story. Yeah, there is. Y'all know I went looking, right? So last week, they decided they were going to close 150 more stores than what they've already closed. Now, they cut jobs and overhaul its merchandising strategy and attempt to turn around this whole thing. Now, this young man, age 53 at his death, he sold 55,013 shares of Bed Bath & Beyond in multiple transactions between August the 16th and 17th. Now, Reuters did a calculation showed that based on SEC filings, the sales amounted to more than 1.4 million. Yeah, he did that on the 16th and 17th. Now, he still had not sold 255,400 shares remaining. Yes, I agree with you, Hester. That's what they're saying. It's now rumored that this was indeed a suicide. So I just wanted to give y'all all this other information because there's more to that story. This goes back to when I say to y'all, when you're vetting something and researching it, don't just take one article, dig into different articles so you can have all the information that you need. All right, y'all, there's also a class action suit by the defendants and a couple other people with Bed Bath & Beyond. It was brought by a group of shareholders who claimed they lost around $1.2 billion. Follow the money, y'all. Follow the money. All right, y'all, on Labor Day, I'm getting close. I'm getting close to where we are today. The federal judge on Monday ordered a halt of the Justice Department's review of materials seized from former President Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate, describing a threat to institutions and the risk of media leaks that could cause harm to Trump. Yep. The plaintiff faces an unquantifiable potential harm by way of improper disclosure of sensitive information to the public. This was the U.S. District Court Judge Aileen Cannon wrote a 24-page ruling issued on Labor Day. I read it. I saw what she had to say. She kind of contradicted herself several times, but let's keep going. So, Judge Cannon's order included permitting a so called special master to review the seized material for potential attorney client and executive privilege. But he's no longer the president. So, how does he have executive privilege? Those are questions we need to be asking. All right, prosecutors express aspiration, at Trump's demand to review for executive privilege. Now, I think everyone needs to know that the judge Cannon is a Trump appointee. Say what? Who was confirmed by the Senate a week after Trump's defeat in the 2020 elections. What? He was defeated, and then y'all confirmed something ain't right there. Something's not right there. So, y'all, let's do this. We have a new segment, and it's called the NIM Connect the Dots. Yeah, just like that. He drew that and pointed to a post-it note right there. We got to connect the dots. I believe there should be legislation put in place that says that a president who appoints a judge, that particular judge cannot hear or determine a case for where the president is concerned or the ex-president is concerned. Now, that's just what I'm thinking when I'm looking at things. So why did they? Because this judge, what this judge essentially did was to some degree halted this investigation. So he gets to the files, and what happens? Do you enter things in? Do you take more things out? Do you take pictures? Who's going to watch? What's happening? What's going on? Y'all, when we connect the dots, we got to look at, when we're talking about voting, who appointed the judge? Should they be hearing a case? This is what I'm thinking. Should that judge be able to hear a case from somebody who appointed them? What else is behind the scenes here, y'all? These are the types of things we have to understand. Also, when we're voting for someone, we got to get beyond their personality. Although we're him, it has to be a piece of it. But we also have to look at what are the job duties. How many of you, I was thinking about this on yesterday, how many of you know the actual job duties of the President of the United States? And the reason I raise that question, because appointing judges is a part of their responsibility. And how do they appoint them? Do they have the qualifications? What are we looking at? Is there a team of people who are also looking into this? What's going on here? Now, remember who had the control of the Senate when he appointed this judge. Y'all, that's why it is so important that we understand and do our due diligence when it comes to voting. All right, we also learned this morning, I'm getting closer, we're now here to this morning, details on foreign government nuclear secrets reportedly found in the Mar-a-Lago search. FBI agents reportedly found a highly classified documents detailing the foreign government's nuclear capabilities when they searched the former guy's resort last month. Yeah, the documents was among more than 100 classified files kept in the estate after Trump's aide said they had turned over all the White House records they had taken. That's some serious stuff right there. But yet we have a judge who is allowing a special master. Now, understand the DOJ is going to appeal that. And so we just have to hold on and see what's going to happen come Friday. Now, in case you're wondering what else is going on with Buttercup, now tracking investigations, Mar-a-Lago search, a federal judge ordered the halt. You know that. The Fulton County, a federal judge again rejected Senator Lindsey Graham's attempt to block a grand jury subpoena. He just needs to stop. In the Atlanta area, probe of Trump's attempt to overturn the 2020 elections. And then in New York, Trump's lawyers claim that just days before the DOJ subpoena documents housed at Mar-a-Lago, she searched the residence for records. There's nothing else out there about that. On January 6th, the January 6th Select Committee has asked former Speaker of the House Newt Gingrich to testify in the probe. There's a plot twist here, y'all. There's a plot twist here in the attempt to overturn the election. So that's a whole lot. I want to hear, let me see what some of you are saying. I see you saying you agree. Can the Supreme Court overrule her order? If they take it to the Supreme Court, Jeffrey, yes, but you got to remember that dynamic there at the Supreme Court, and we already see what's happening with them, that they are becoming more political and they're not looking at the rules. They're looking more at who appointed them. Conflict of interest. I absolutely agree with you. Dr. Antoinette. Latrice Jones says, connect the dots. Kim Edmondson says, connect the dots. Yeah, that's what we got to do here. We got to connect the dots. So with that, let me bring in Kenny Stanley today. What's up, Kenny Stanley? How are you? But before we do that, we did a new video for him as well. So let's go.
Good morning. Good morning, News and Motion family. How y'all doing?
Good morning. Good to see you back. Go ahead, take it away.
All right. Hey, News and Motion family. It's football season time. Hey, they kicked off last weekend with college football. The top three teams did what they were supposed to do. Georgia won, Alabama won, and of course, the Ohio State Buckeyes won. NFL kicks off tomorrow with the Los Angeles Rams, who are the defending Super Bowl champs, as they take on the Buffalo Bills. Sunday night's game is a rematch from last year's opener. The Dallas Cowboys will play host to Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And on Monday, I can't wait to see this game. The Denver Broncos and their new quarterback, the new quarterback they got, Sierra's husband, Russell Wilson, he will take on his old team, the Seattle Seahawks. I can't wait to see that game. All these are going to be good games. Serena Williams, tennis news. Well, she played her final match this past Friday. She made it to I think she got put out in the second round. I do believe that's what it was. But Serena will always go down as the GOAT in women's tennis. She is one of the best athletes, period. Not best female athlete. She's one of the best athletes, period, to ever touch a court of any kind, a field of any kind. That's what Serena will go down as. She said in her farewell statement that it would be no Serena without Venus. And she is right. Venus and Serena has set the tennis world on top of their head, and they took over when they got into the tennis. In women's college basketball, defending national champion, South Carolina Gamecocks basketball coach Don Staley has pulled out of a home-and-home basketball game that's supposed to have been opening up the season this year with BYU. Why do you ask they pulled out? BYU got caught. Well, the student section got caught sending out racial slurs or saying racial slurs to a Duke women's volleyball player whose name is Rachel Richardson, who happened to be African American. Don Staley said it was a selfish but a personal choice. She didn't feel that her players had to face that type of hostility, and I agree with her 100%. And not only do I agree with her, the athletic director is backing up her decision. That's sports. Back to Gail with more news. Game over.
Game over. Thank you, Kenny. So glad to see you back here with us.
I'm back.
Yep, can't wait to hear your report on Monday.
I can't wait for Monday.
All right, see you later. All right, y'all, we got to keep going. So, what else is happening today? Well, the former President Barack Obama and former First Lady Michelle Obama will return to the White House today as their official portraits will finally be installed there. So, we're real excited about that. I will be tuning in. Hopefully, you will as well. At 1:30 p.m. today, the President and First Lady will host the former President Barack Obama and former First Lady Michelle Obama in the unveiling of their official White House portraits. The vice president and the second gentleman will also attend in the East Room. Now, y'all, I saw this line. I said, one day, I'm going to make it there because I actually hold the credentials. I'm not there. Anyway, y'all, pre-credential media will gather at 1:15 p.m. in the Palm Room doors to meet the four of them together. So I'm really excited about that. I will be able to view virtually, but one day I'm gonna be in that room. All right, y'all, what's happening in the UK? What is the Queen saying these days? Y'all, Liz Truss is the UK's new Prime Minister. Things to know about her. Number one, she won the leadership contest, not a general election. The election isn't due until January 2025, although somebody can call for an earlier election. Number two, she is the third female prime minister of the United Kingdom. And number three, hear this. I want y'all to pay attention to this. She was originally a liberal Democrat while attending Oxford University. She campaigned for what they call the Lib Dems and spoke in favor of abolishing the monarchy. She later switched to the Conservative Party. What's that about? I wonder how the Queen gonna handle her, because the Queen knows that she had voted in favor of abolishing the monarchy. All right, a note from President Obama, not directly to me, y'all. I just get the press briefings. Anyway, he gave a statement. Wrong one. He gave a statement about the prime minister. He just says, spoke with Prime Minister Liz Truss of the United Kingdom to offer congratulations. The leaders reaffirmed the special relationship between our countries and express our readiness to further deepen those ties. He goes on about some other information. Along with that, another press briefing from the White House came out about the FDA and the CDC is authorizing the updated COVID-19 vaccines. You can start getting those today if you want to. This is the vaccine that targets Omicron variant, which seems to be the strongest variant in the United States, and it has been here for a while. So you can start getting it if you are vaccinated and you are 12 and older. You can get the COVID-19 shot as of today if you want to. This once a year shot is now, y'all, they rolled it out just like that. I read this. I said, what? This is a once a year shot. Can reduce your risk of getting COVID-19, reduce your chance of spreading it to others, and dramatically reduce your risk of severe COVID-19. They go on to say in this press briefing that winter is not far away. The past 2 years, we have seen COVID-19 cases increase and deaths soar. It says it does not have to be that way this year. If you are 12 and older, you can go get your COVID-19 shot today if you want to. They're trying to get some people to take the flu shot and the COVID shot together. That's totally up to you. Whatever it is you decide to do, you do it. All right, y'all, Jackson water crisis. Many news outlets reports that water pressure has been restored in Jackson, Mississippi. Governor Tate Reeves and the city government said today the tanks are full, water pressure is solid. Reed says during a Monday news conference. The governor said, while there may be more bad days in the future, we have, however, reached a place where people in Jackson can trust that water will come out of the faucet and that people in Jackson can trust the toilets can be flushed. Say, well, why are we dealing with that in 2022? And why not just fix whatever is going on now and make sure it's fixed? And why did it only happen in Jackson? All right, y'all. New York Times is reporting a judge in New Mexico on Tuesday ordered a county commissioner convicted of participating in the January 6th riots at the Capitol removed, hello somebody, from office under the 14th Amendment, making him the first public official in more than a century to be barred from serving under a constitutional ban on insurrectionists holding office. Hello, somebody. Somebody's doing something good. Y'all, the ruling declared the Capitol assault an insurrection and unseated Griffin, a commissioner in New Mexico's Otero County and the founder of the Cowboys for Trump, who was convicted earlier this year of trespassing when he breached the barricades outside the Capitol during the attack. The judge's order grabbed the attention of advocates across the country who have been pushing to use the 14th Amendment to disqualify former President Donald Trump and elected officials who worked with him in seeking to overturn the 2020 election from holding office in the future. I concur. Yes, I do. I concur. Let's get rid of all of them. And let's also not forget Jenny Thomas. Hello, somebody. All right, y'all. Steve Bannon will reportedly surrender to New York prosecutors in criminal case, turned himself in to prosecutors supposedly on Thursday as part of a new criminal investigation, and will be indicted on charges related to his role in a $25 million fundraising scheme called We Build the Wall. Bannon was pardoned by Trump in a related federal investigation, and that's coming right out of HuffPost. All right, y'all, this was our comeback for today. The news in motion, our season 5. We hope you are pleased and eager and excited to hear where we're going. So let me tell you where we're going this month. But from now, starting tomorrow, I did a little bit of it today. We will, from now to November the 8th, our focus is going to be on these midterm elections. We will have guests. We will have people from all over the United States. We will have people who are supervising polls, so we can talk about poll workers. If you are not a registered poll worker, we're going to share a special link. We are now in partnership. Hello, somebody. We are now in partnership with Power the Polls. Power the Polls is an initiative created by Trevor Noah, and we're so excited to be an official partner. We have our own link and everything. So we will share that link. I'll do a video and share that link later on with you on the Facebook wall, as well as on the YouTube wall, and as well as on my LinkedIn page. We will make sure we put that out there. The reason we are needing poll workers, y'all, we are down over 100,000 poll workers. We need poll workers everywhere. We do. We now know that if a polling location is short workers, they close that location. Sometimes the people are not given that information until they show up and see that the doors are closed or locked. We know many people cannot get to further locations, so we want to make sure we are we want to make sure that each polling location is filled to capacity with workers. Yes, it is a long day. It is an extremely long day. There should also be some legislation that is written to say if you don't live in that county but you live nearby, you should be able to work there. Some states they do allow that, other states they do not. So we need to really level the playing field, if you will, so that we are taking care of that. So we're going to be talking about that. We're going to be talking about the needs and connecting the dots, that new segment, connecting the dots as to why it's important for you to vote. What should we look for in the reasons why we vote? Yes, we're back there. We did that back in 2020, so we are returning that here as well. We have a lot for you, from mental health all the way to elections, on also wealth building, on finances, on careers, on the great resignation, on jobs, on health, on wellness. Y'all, we have a whole lot. We have strategized, we have put this together, and we hope that you will tune in Monday through Thursday at 7:25 a.m. Eastern time, and that you will also come in here ready to chat with us and to share. We feed off of chatting with you so we can see where you are and see what's going on. I see you, Lori Wallace. Y'all, Lori Wallace had an amazing event in August. I don't know if she's going to make it yearly. I hope so. But we want to support her. We want to congratulate her for a job well done with that. And for anyone and everyone who gave to that cause, I'm going to speak for her, not that she asked me to say thank you for doing so. Y'all, News in Motion, we're going to be doing more and more and more. As you know, we shared at the end of July. And y'all, shout out again to Lexi and Isaiah. We want to share again that we are going to be doing some business scholarships right here on News in Motion. So we, of course, y'all thought I was going to get away from that today. I can't. Of course, we need your support. This is what we do. If you are not a Patreon member, please consider becoming a Patreon member. I believe there's a link for that. I believe it's www.patreon.com/Gail Dudley. There it is. Consider that. If you have not subscribed to the free newsletter, go to my website, which is www.gaildudley.com. On that homepage, you scroll down, it's towards the bottom. There may be a pop-up now, and subscribe. It comes out every Monday. Just to give you an example of what we've been doing, we've been talking elder care, we've been talking jobs, we've been talking patient doctor relations. There's a lot of content that we're putting out there in the free newsletter. So please be sure to get that. It's also so important, y'all, that you sign up, either follow, subscribe, or like either our News in Motion page or our YouTube page, so that our algorithm, y'all gonna hear me talk about that again, our algorithm will even out. All right, y'all, for the inspirational message, and we're out of here. Don't leave. I want y'all to see this outro again. Pastor Carl Wright put that outro together, and it is the bomb.com. Y'all, the inspirational message is surrender. Yeah, it's surrender. So many people were asking me, how can you take off an entire month? Aren't you concerned about the people and that they're not going to come back? Well, when you surrender a thing, I said, you know what? This is all God's doing. This was his idea. He just called me, appointed me to do this, and I trust him. And he told me to sit down somewhere for about 30 days and get some rest. Y'all, there was so much happening when you're researching the news at the level that I'm researching the news on a daily basis, including the weekends. You can get burned out. That month was so refreshing. I have to be honest with y'all. When that alarm went off this morning, I said, whoa, what is it? Because I finally had gotten my body not to wake up until about 7:30, 8 o'clock. And all of a sudden, 3:30, 3:45, the alarm goes. I'm like, whoa, what's happening? I've lost my mind. But y'all, it's about surrendering. So here's what I want to share with you today. What is it that you're holding on to that you really need to surrender in order to get to your next? What is that? What is that? What fear is holding you back from surrendering? What is that thing or that person that's holding you back from surrendering? What is it that you think that you're going to miss out on if you don't surrender? Y'all, surrender is key. And this is what I know, not what I read or what I heard. But when you are in the will of the Lord and you surrender, trust me, you won't miss a beat. You won't miss a beat. You may turn a different direction. You may go a different way. God may lead you into something completely new, something that where you may even be uncomfortable. But trust me, he's always with you. He's always with you. When I woke up this morning, I didn't have two thoughts of how many people were going to tune in. I said, God, if it's just me, you, Isaiah, and Kenny, so be it. But look what God did. Speaking of Isaiah, I know he has that red cup. So come on in here, Isaiah. Tell the people hello today before we sign off. What's up?
Good morning, everybody. And you're right, I do have my red cup with me. Don't worry, there is orange juice in here, okay? There is orange juice in here.
Yeah, just like there's orange juice in here too, right? Y'all, so many of you have been asking about the News in Motion cup. You can get that at gaildudley.com as well. All right, y'all, it has been great. We are officially back. We'll see you tomorrow at 7:25 a.m. Don't go anywhere. Check out this intro. I'm out of here, y'all. Stay well. And remember, make some bold moves.